What's up, people? Joe here, and today I want to talk about why good people die before their time. Why Christian people die before their time. Specifically, the ones who are sick with some disease, and their family members pray for them, but yet they still die. You know, this question came across my mind the other day, and I went searching for the answer because most of the time in my life, when somebody didn't have an answer for a question, they just said it is what it is, and it is what it is isn't a good enough answer for me. So I went to go find an answer, and I think I found a couple of them. And the first one I found is in the book of Isaiah, chapter 57, verse 1. And it says, "Good people pass away, the godly often die before their time, but no one seems to care or wonder why. No one seems to understand that God is protecting them from the evil to come. For those who follow godly paths will rest in peace when they die." So this verse right here just says that God takes some people away and die before their time because to save them from the hell that is to come on this earth, to save them from the hell that they're going to experience in this life, to save them from the suffering, like for somebody who has a disease, cancer, or anything where they have to go to the hospital again and again and again, and they have to have these surgeries, and they have to change their diets, and they have to be a burden on their family, and have their family taken back and forth to the hospital, and have their family stress out about their own health, have the family pay for the medical bills. That is suffering that if you are a believer, you don't want to experience that in this life. So maybe, and some people get better after chemo, some people get worse. So maybe to save, this person from getting worse after chemo, that they had passed away. And one of the other reasons too why I think they pass away, right, is because the person wants to go home and be with the Lord. I mean, after experiencing all this being a burden and medical bills and changing your diet and pain in your body, like, you're gonna want to go home and be in peace. You're gonna want to go home to heaven and be at peace. By the time you get done with chemo, you're gonna be like, God, take me already, I'm ready to come home. Like, you don't know what people are thinking inside their head. And so, people got family members that pray for them that they get healed and everything, but no amount of prayer you're going to do is going to help somebody who already wants to go home and be with the Lord. Somebody says, well, that's not fair. I mean, good people pass away early, but wicked people live long. I mean, well, you know what I think about that? Like, about evil people living long lives? I think that is just God showing them mercy because he doesn't want to see them die and go to hell. So he wants them living long enough so that they can accept the Lord, Jesus Christ, so they won't have to go to hell. That's the only explanation I can come up with why wicked people live long lives. And I mean, I think it makes sense. Like, God is a God of mercy. He doesn't, this Isaiah 57 says that when good people die, they're going to live in peace in the afterlife. But when wicked people die, right, they're going to go straight to hell. And so maybe God is giving them mercy to live long enough lives to accept Jesus as Lord so they won't have to go to hell. I mean, to me it makes sense, right? But yeah, that is just a couple of reasons why I think good people die before their time. If you got a family member or something that have died before their time, and you got mad at God and like, God, why'd you take my mama? Why'd you take my dad? Why'd you take my sister, brother? Maybe that person, maybe your family member wanted to go home and be with the Lord, so he won't have to spend the rest of his life suffering. Maybe. If your understanding of this life and death situation has gotten a little bit deeper, hit that like button, subscribe. Alright, I'm out.